Hello, my name is Thiago Alonso, and today I'm going to talk about abortion rights. This is a really hot topic in the United States right now. There's been a lot of discussion, and as we all know, not long ago there's the law that passed in most states in the United States about abortion being illegal. And today I'm going to talk about abortion in both sides of the problem, and hopefully at the end of this speech you'll be able to make a more educated opinion, and you'll have more arguments and more statistics to back up that opinion of yours. So to start this speech, I would like to give you some stats about why abortion should be a women's right. The stat I want to give you guys is 460,000 women are victims of rape every year. And what I want to say by this is we have to understand that sometimes when they are victims of rape, they end up getting pregnant. And in those specific cases, we have to understand that women should have the last say when it comes to abortion. Yeah, I'm a man, and I know that I would love to have a voice when it comes to abortion, but at the end of the day, I understand that most women, it's their body, and they should have the last say when it comes to deciding like a medical procedure on their body. The second thing is we have to understand that for younger girls, by denying them abortion, we are making their life, putting their life in jeopardy. And what I mean by this is, and again, I will give you some more statistics. 600,800 women die from unsafe abortions annually. I have all this in my sources, and with the statistics, I would like you guys to think a little bit about this, because we have to understand that by denying them abortion, this doesn't mean that unexpected pregnancies will not happen on the other side, actually, because they will still happen. But the thing is, instead of of these unexpected pregnancies to happen, and then they will go often they will go to a clinic and try to ask for help. They will no longer do that, because the clinics are no longer able to provide abortion support. So they will just have unsafe abortion procedures, and most of them end up dying, which is not a good thing at all. So I do think there's a really big issue here that we should review and maybe try to look for another solution instead of just abolish abortion. So in this second part, I'll look a little bit at the arguments against abortion and why abortion should be illegal, and I'll start this side of this problem by giving another statistic, which is 900. There's at least 900,600 abortions every year. And why is this a bad thing? So as we all know, we have involved a lot scientifically wise, especially in the contraceptives field, and we have to understand that with all the contraceptives that we have nowadays, we should be able to have to eliminate, or at least 99% of the unexpected pregnancies to happen, because we no longer have an excuse of not being educated about the topic or the theme. And so like we should be way more aware when it comes to sexuality and stuff like that, and we should be more careful as well with all the help that we have in all the clinics and all the information on the internet. We should not have unexpected pregnancies anymore, unless there's like an exception or really few cases, you know. And I would like you to think about these 900,000 every year abortions every year, that it's, like I said, an overuse of abortion, and we should be aware of that, because it connects to the second argument that I have after this, which is why we should not abort, because we are killing babies. And again, this is a very controversial topic, because most people say that the fetus is not an actual living being, and again, I have another source that says otherwise, and they have a lot of scientific proof and evidence that show that the fetus is actually a living being, and just like any other simplistic living being, it should be considered a living being. And so like by choosing abortion, we are killing it. And why this connects to the first statistics that I gave you about 900,000 abortions every year is the fact that there's a bigger picture here, which is if we can avoid pregnancy, right? We should try to do it, because again, most people can believe that the fetus is not a living being, but then we have to understand we live in a society, and so we should respect the opinion, even though if the majority does not agree, we should get to a consensus. And so in my personal opinion, and now going on to a conclusion, in my personal opinion, I say this is a really complex topic, and so we should actually have like not and this is another issue that I have, which is most of the guys that passed the law were men and not women, and so I say that we should actually have a conversation with more women than men, a polite conversation, and